The city of Chicago was very excited about their baseball club. The first year of the National League, 1876, the Chicago Baseball Club, called the White Stockings, won the first pennant. They actually won their first game by shutout, 4-0 in Louisville, and that was a game that was attended by 2,000 fans in the stands in Louisville, and 2,000 fans looking on from a hillside who didn't want to pay 50 cents. I think they won the next game by a shutout as well. Those games were pitched by Cap Anson, and that team had a pitching rotation of one, Cap Anson. He didn't pitch again very much after 1876. 1877, he played first base exclusively. But the city was excited about their team, and they were known as the White Stockings until 1889. And then they were called the Colts for about 7 years until 1897. In 1898, the owner refused to renew Cap Anson's contract, and they were called the Orphans. There were other names. A lot of teams in those days were just called by their city name, the Chicagos or the Louisvilles or the Bostons. But they were called Orphans. Newspapers complained that Orphans was too long for the headlines, and they started to become known as the Cubs after a disastrous season in 1901 when the Cubs got rid of their players. They went through a lot of young players, a lot of rookies. And so Cubs became known, the term used. They were given jackets in 1906 featuring a bear on the jackets. And then after they won the championship in 1907, they were given 14-karat gold watch fobs that featured a cub with a diamond in its mouth. And in 1907, Frank Chance insisted that the names be called Cubs from then on. Hi everybody, this is Apba Brian and Apba Baseball Classics bringing to you game number 122 in the All-Time Greats Tournament. And this is an elimination game, game 3 of the series between the 1995 Atlanta Braves and the 1906 Chicago Cubs. Each team has won one game apiece. We've had our introductions. Ed Rilbach takes the mound. He's a grade AC pitcher, YW modifier. Marquise Grissom steps into the box. Here's the first pitch of the game. 1-1 roll. That's a hit column roll for Marquise Grissom. 51 is a triple for Grissom, and that is a great start for the Atlanta Braves in this deciding game. Chicago will play the infield in. We're using straight up basic Apba. Don't have the run ratings on the 95 Braves, so it's basic all around. Rilbach will be pitching now to Mark Lemke, who's had a great series. Here's a pitch to Mark Lemke. 6-1 is a 24 with the infield drawn in. Roll 61 is going to be column 1, 24, double play, fly out, pop out to shortstop in the shallow left field. Grissom tried to tag and score and was thrown out by Joe Tinker at the plate. Double play, and that clears the bases. Here's Ryan Klesko, who hit 2 home runs in yesterday's game. Here's the pitch to Klesko. 54 is a fly ball to right field, caught by Jim Sheckard. 3 outs. And we go to the bottom of the first. Cubs come to bat, no score. John Smoltz toes the rubber for the Atlanta Braves. In the tournament, he has pitched 14 2/3 innings. He's 2-0, 4.29 earned run average. Here is Jimmy Sheckard against John Smoltz. 6-5 is a 35. That's going to be a foul out to the catcher, Javi Lopez, using the 2011 Apba book. Frank Schulte. Here's the pitch to Wildfire Schulte. 44 is going to be a solid base hit to right field. Schulte is the first Cub base runner. Fast runner at first, catcher Johnny Kling. 52 is a 27. Atlanta's fielding column is 2. That's going to be a X, and Smoltz has the X. Kling is a strikeout victim. Here is player manager Frank Chance. 43 will complete the inning. That's going to be a ground out to John Smoltz, who throws to first. 3 outs. We go to the top of the second. No score. Chipper Jones leads off the second for Atlanta. 41 is a ground ball to Joe Tinker at shortstop. Throws to Frank Chance. 1 away. Here's the crime dog, Fred McGriff. 45 is going to be a base on balls. Average speed at first, 1 out. Here's Dave Justice. Dave Justice is 5 for 29 with a home run in the tournament. Here's the pitch from Ed Rulbach. 1-3 is a 14. That's going to be a walk. 2 gifts to the Braves, puts runners on first and second. 1 out. Jeff Blauser is the hitter. Here's a stretch in the pitch by Ed Rulbach. 51 is another walk. Here's Javi Lopez, a .315 hitter in 1995. Can Javi Lopez put a quarter in the merry-go-round? Here's the pitch to Lopez. Infield's playing back. 51 is an 8 against the AC. That's going to be a fly out deep to right field. It's going to be a sacrifice fly. McGriff ties, scores, and the Braves go up 1-0. 2 outs. Here's the pitcher, John Smoltz. Smoltz is not inept with a batter at 206 in 1995. 1-1 roll for Smoltz. That's going to be an 8. Runners on first and second. That is a ground out to Harry Steinfeld at third base. That's going to complete the inning, but the Braves are on the board. Atlanta 1, Chicago 0. Harry Steinfeld leads off for the Cubs in the last of the second. 31 is an 8 against the beat. It's a fly ball to Marquise Grissom in center field. Johnny Evers. 64. It's a swing and miss, strike 3. And now Jimmy Schlegel will hit for Chicago with the bases clear and 2 outs. 42 is a walk. Second Cub base runner. This time there's 2 outs. Joe Tinker is the hitter. Joe Tinker has really struggled in the tournament. He's 1 for 22. Here's the pitch to Tinker. 41. He's going to be retired here. That's a ground ball to the shortstop, Jeff Blauser. Throw to first. 3 outs. We go to the top of the third. Atlanta 1 and Chicago 0. Marquise Grissom is up. He led off the game with a triple but didn't score. 1-6 is a 28. That's going to be a ground out to the shortstop, Joe Tinker. 1 away. Here's Mark Lemke. 3-4 is a fly ball to Wildfire Schulte in center field. 2 outs. 1-3 to Ryan Klesko. That's a base on balls. Rulbach has struggled finding the strike zone. He's walked his 4th batter. 2 outs this time. Klesko is average on the base pass. Chipper Jones. 6-1 is a fly ball to left field, caught by Jimmy Slagle. That's the end of the top of the third. 1-0 Atlanta. Pitcher Ed Robach leads off the bottom of the third for the Cubs. 21 is a fly out to left field. Ryan Klesko is under it and makes the catch. Leadoff hitter Jimmy Sheckard. 6-5 is a pop out to Javi Lopez. And now Wildfire Schulte. 45 is a base on balls. Here's Johnny Kling. Schulte is a fast runner at first. Kling, the 312 hitter in 1906. 6-6 roll for Kling. That's a hit column roll. This might get a run. 46 is a double, and the runner scores. Johnny Kling gives us a brand new ball game, 1-1. Here's player manager Frank Chance. He can drive in Johnny Kling with a base hit here. 1-2 is going to be a hit on the ground, or not on the ground. It's picked up before it hits the ground. That's a line drive to the second baseman. Third out. We go to the top of the fourth, all knotted up, 1-1. Fred McGriff was born on Halloween in 1963 in Tampa, Florida, and he will lead off the top of the fourth inning for the Atlanta Braves. Here's the pitch. 5-1 is a 9. That's going to be a ground out to the shortstop, Jeff Blauser. 1 away. Here's David Justice. 1-3 is a walk. Fifth walk given up by Robach. Dealing carefully with these Braves hitters. They have hit 9 home runs in the tournament. Chicago's only hit 1. So Robach is trying to be a little too fine here. Here's Jeff Blauser. 6-1 is a 27. Ground ball to third, taken by Steinfeld, who throws to second, and Evers converts it into a double play. 5-4-3. That's the end of the top of the fourth. 1-1 tie. Harry Steinfeld, who initiated the twin killing in the top of the fourth, will lead off the bottom of the fourth for the Cubs. Here's the pitch. 1-1 roll. That's a hit column roll for Steinfeld. 1-6 will be just a single, though. He's at first, average speed. That brings up Johnny Evers. He will sacrifice. 46 is a 29. Picked up by the first baseman, McGriff. It throws to second to retire Steinfeld, so 3-6. Evers is at first with a fielder's choice, fast runner. Here is Jimmy Slagle. 1-1 roll by Slagle. That's going to be a 7. Single to right, and Evers will go to third. First and third, Chicago. Only 1 out. Atlanta will play the infield end for Joe Tinker. Six roll. That's a hit column roll for Joe Tinker. And 1-3 is a double. That'll clear the bases. Evers scores. Schlegel comes all the way around from first. Tinker has a 2-run double, and the Cubs are up 3-1. Pitcher Ed Robach is up. That's a 6-6 roll. 7 single. And Tinker will score. Robach helps his own cause. Cubs 4 and the Braves 1. Another run here, and Smoltz's pitching grade will go down one level. 5 runs within 3 innings. Here's the pitch to top of the order. Rollbach is slow. They'll play it safe on the base pass. Jimmy Sheckard comes up. Still only 1 out. 21 is a fly ball to center field. Caught by Grissom. Now there's 2 outs. Wildfire Schulte. 54 is the roll. That's a fly out to right field. That completes the 4th inning, but the Cubs score 3. We go to the top of the 5th. Chicago 4 and Atlanta 1. Buck returns to the mound. He's pitched 11 in the 3rd innings coming into today's game, and is 1-0, 3.98 earned run average. Javi Lopez will lead off the top of the 5th for Atlanta, who's now trailing by 3 runs. Here's the pitch to Lopez. 52 is a ground ball to Harry Steinfeld at 3rd. Throw to first, 1 away. John Smoltz comes up. 1-6 is a ground ball to the shortstop, Joe Tinker. 2 outs. Here is Marquise Grissom. Grissom is 1 for 2, tripled in the first. 32 is a grounder to second base. Johnny Evers has it. That's 3 outs. Go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Chicago 3, Atlanta 1. Johnny Kling leads off the last of the 5th inning for Chicago. 1-1 roll for Kling, and he's going to have a chance to get an extra base hit here. He doubled his last time up. 1-6, and he's doubled this time. No outs, Frank Chance. 44 is an 8 against the B. That's going to be a ground ball to the pitcher. 1-3. Kling goes to 3rd with 1 out, and the Braves will play the infield in for Harry Steinfeld. 41 is a 28. That's going to be a ground ball through the shortstop with the drawn-in infield. That scores Kling. RBI single for Steinfeld, and it is 5-1. John Smoltz's pitching grade goes down to a C, timeout. Well, manager Bobby Cox is going to bring in Kent Merker to pitch to Johnny Evers. He's a grade C pitcher. Y modifier, he'll be grade B for the first batter because of same-sidedness. Here's a pitch to Evers. 52 is the roll. That's a 27. Fielder's choice, 5-4. So Steinfeld's out at 2nd. Evers is at 1st. There's 2 outs. That brings up Jimmy Slagle. And that dice rolled off the table. Foul ball. 6-4 is a swing and a miss for strike 3. That ends the top of the 5th. Or that ends the bottom of the 5th. Chicago added 1 on the double by Kling and the single by Steinfeld. It is 5-1 going into the 6th. Mark Lemke, nicknamed Dirt on his Apba card. He's 9 for 27 in the tournament, hitting .333. Here's the pitch to Mark Lemke. 63 is a fly ball to center field. Caught by Wildfire Schulte. 1 down. Here's Ryan Klesko. 45 is a base on balls. Six walks given up by Rulebach. Only one of them scored, though. Here's the pitch to Chipper Jones. 3-3 roll. That's a 5. Against an AC pitcher, that's going to be a long drive to right center field. Sheckard looks up, and it is over the wall for a home run. Chipper Jones. That trims 2 runs off the lead and puts the Braves back in the ball game. Score is Chicago 5, Atlanta 3. Here is Fred McGriff. 54 is a fly ball to right field, caught by Sheckard. And now David Justice. 1-3 is a base on balls. That brings a tie and run to the plate. He had 12 homers in 1995. He hits one here, it'll be tied. Here's a pitch to Jeff Blauser. 22 is an 8, and that's going to be an out. Pop out to third base. That ends the inning, but home run, top of the inning, the home run power reasserts itself for the Atlanta Braves. Chipper Jones' 2-run homer draws the Braves to within 2, Chicago 5, Atlanta 3. Kent Mercker will face the basement part of the Cubs order, Joe Tinker, the pitcher, and then to the top of the order, Jimmy Sheckard. 24 is a swing and a miss, strike 3 for Joe Tinker. Here's the pitcher, Ed Rulbach. 1-3 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. And Kent Mercker has struck out 3 of the 4 hitters he's faced. Here's Jimmy Sheckard. 6-4 is a base on balls. Free pass to a fast man. At first, 2 outs. Wildfire Schulte. 53 is a 15, fielding column 2. Hit by pitch ball. Schulte goes to first, Sheckard to second, and here is Johnny Kling, who has 2 doubles and an RBI. And that will do it for Kent Mercker. Bobby Cox will bring in Brad Klontz, a grade B pitcher, YZ modifiers. He'll be a grade A pitching to the first batter, Johnny Kling, for same-sidedness. Braves cannot allow any more runs here if they want to stay in this tournament. Here's the pitch to Johnny Kling. 53 is a 19. That's to be an error on the third baseman, Chipper Jones. 1 base error. Loads the bases for Chicago with 2 outs. And Frank Chance, probably the Cubs' best hitter, 319 hitter in 06, comes to bat. Can Frank Chance put a quarter in the merry-go-round? Here's the pitch to Chance. 54 is a 32, a fly ball to right field, taken there by David Justice. That ends the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Nobody scored. It's still 5-3. Rulbach returns to the mound to pitch the 7th inning. And I see for the Braves, Javi Lopez comes to the plate, and Mike Devereaux grabs the bat, and he's on the on-deck circle. He'll hit for the pitcher. Here's the pitch to Javi Lopez. 1-4 is a fly ball to center or left field. Lopez is retired. Jimmy Slagle on the catch. Here's the pitch hitter, Mike Devereaux for Atlanta. 6-3 is a fly ball to center field. 2 outs. And now Marquise Grissom, the top of the order. .43 is a ground ball back to Rulbach. He's got it, throws the first. Braves are retired 1-2-3 in the top of the 7th. We go to the bottom of the 7th, Chicago 5, Atlanta 3. Greg McMichael will take pitching responsibilities for the Braves in the bottom of the 7th. Harry Steinfeld leads off for Chicago. He is 2 for 3 with 2 singles and an RBI. Here's the pitch to Steinfeld, 1-1. That's a hit column roll for Cubs third baseman. 36 will be a 2-base hit to lead off the 7th inning for Chicago. That's 10 hits for the Cubs in the game. Here is Johnny Evers. Evers tried to sacrifice in this situation the last time. He is 0 for 3. He's going to try to sacrifice again. 61 is a 36. That's a pass ball. Gets beyond Lopez, and Steinfeld goes to third. Ball 1 to Johnny Evers. Braves will play the infield in. Here's the pitch to Evers, not bunting now. 1-1 roll. That's a hit column roll for Johnny Evers. They'll get the run home. 1-2 is a single. And the Cubs tack on one. It's now 6-3 Chicago. Fast runner at first. Here's Jimmy Slagle. 44 is an 8. Gets a B pitcher. That's a ground out to third base. 5-3. Evers goes to second. 2 outs. 8th place hitter is Joe Tinker, who is 1 for 3 with a double and 2 RBIs. He'll be walked intentionally. To pitch to Ed Robach. One 5 is a 9 against the B pitcher. That's going to be a single over shortstop. Wait a minute. It's going to be an infield hit. Load the bases. Robach's at first. Tinker's at second, and Evers at third for Jimmy Sheckard. Can Jimmy Sheckard blow this game wide open here? Here's the pitch. 54 is going to be a fly out to the right fielder, David Justice. Deep fly. The runner on third, Evers, tags up and scores. The runner on second, Tinker, tags up and goes to third. 2 outs, and first and third for Chicago. Here's Wildfire Schulte, and it's 7-3 Chicago. Six-4 is a fly out to left. That ends the inning, but the Cubs score twice and now lead 7-3 going into the 8th. Pitcher Ed Robach will give way to Orville Overall. He pitched 7 innings, gave up 3 runs, only 2 hits surrendered, didn't strike anybody out, and walked 6 batters. Mark Lemke leads off the 8th for the Braves. Now down by 4 runs. 44 is a 8 against the B. That's going to be a fly ball to center field, taken by Wildfire Schulte. And Mark Lemke is 0 for 4 today. Here is Ryan Klesko. 41 is a ground ball to Joe Tinker at short. Scoops it up, fires the first. 2 away, Chipper Jones. 2-run homer in the 6th inning. 53 is a 20. Fielding column 1, that's going to be an error on Johnny Evers at second base. Here is the crime dog, Fred McGriff. .53 is a 20. That's going to be a ground ball to Evers. This time he scoops it up, throws to first. 3 outs. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. 7-3, Chicago. The 5th Atlanta pitcher to pitch in the bottom of the 8th inning coming on is Mark Wallers. He'll face Johnny Kling and Frank Chance and Harry Steinfeld. Here's the pitch to Johnny Kling. 42 is a 9 against an A. That's going to be a ground out to the shortstop, Jeff Blauser. 1 away. Here is Frank Chance. Frank Chance is 0 for 4 in today's game. Here's the pitch. 1-3 is a walk. Fast runner at first. Harry Steinfeld is 3 for 4, 2 singles and a double. 23 is a 33. That's a Y. That's a strikeout. Mark Wallers has a strikeout letter. Here is Johnny Evers. 64 is a swing and miss. That's a strikeout. And the Cubs are retired in the bottom of the 8th. We go to the top of the 9th. Chicago 7 and Atlanta 3. Down to their final 3 outs. David Justice steps into the box. Orville Overall is back out on the mound. 61 is a fly ball to right field. Jimmy Sheckard is under it. Makes the catch. 2 outs to go for the Cubs to go to round 4. Here is Jeff Blauser. 36 is a pop-up, or Y. He didn't have a Y, so it's a pop-up to second base, taken by Johnny Evers, 2 outs. Javier Lopez. 1-5 is an 8 against a B pitcher, a fly ball, center field. Wildfire Schulte is under it, catches it with both hands, and runs back into the infield, jumping up and down. The Cubs have eliminated the 1995 Atlanta Braves 7-3. We'll be back with the wrap-up in just a second. 1906 are very deserving. They moved to the round of 8 in this tournament by defeating the Atlanta Braves 2 out of 3 games. Atlanta scored 3 runs, 2 hits, and 1 error. Chicago 7 runs on 12 hits and 1 error. The winning pitcher was Ed Rulebach. He is 2-0 in the tournament, 3.93 earned runs, averaged 18 1/3 innings pitched. John Smoltz is the loser. The home run in the game was by Chipper Jones in the 6th inning, a 2-run homer that brought the Braves back into the game, at least temporarily. And the Cubs extended their lead, though, in the 7th inning to 7-3. Our Salvi Perez star of the game is Harry Steinfeld. Harry Steinfeld went 3 for 5, 2 singles, a double, and an RBI. Harry Steinfeld is often the answer to a trivia question, who is the other infielder to Tinkers to Evers to Chance? He'd be the answer to that. He was above average third baseman, both offensively and defensively, and he is today's MVP of the game. Our next series begins on Monday, and that'll be the 2008 Tampa Bay Rays taking on the 1912 Boston Red Sox. Best of 3. Hope you join us then. Thanks for watching. Good day, and God bless.